Nigeria Super Eagles will be at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament, where they will be hoping to conquer the continent. Morocco will be hosting this year's edition of the tournament. They will be starting on December 21st through to January 18th. So it's going to be a packed Christmas for African football, when a number of countries, national team 24 in total, gather in Morocco for a football festival where passions will be reignited, and the continent's best players will take center stage to battle for glory for their various countries. We'll bring you the qualified countries that will be participating at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. Unfortunately, the Black Stars of Ghana could not qualify in the absence of the West African Giants. Which other West African countries will be at the AFCON? Where can you even watch the AFCON? And what are some of the exciting games that you can look forward to? We are going to be hosting the tournament. Morocco will be hosting the tournament in a number of cities. Which cities will be hosting the rest of the continent, and which stadiums will be hosting the various matches at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament? We'll bring you up to speed with the latest on the AFCON, because it's 100 days more to the continent's biggest football competition. This is Kickoff Central TV. If you are new to the channel, please leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Help us to grow to ensure every single day we bring you the latest in the world of sport, from Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, on the African continent, to European football. Quickly, let me bring you up to speed with the latest as far as the Africa Cup of Nations tournament is concerned. The group stage of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament will commence in exactly 100 days in Morocco, when host nation Morocco host Comoros in the first match of that tournament. So Morocco already well prepared, all is set. They have confirmed that 9 stadiums will be hosting the various matches at the tournament, from the group stage through to the finals. Like I said, the tournament will be starting on December 21st, even before Christmas. And on New Year's Day, we would even have some of the best national teams on the continent facing off in various games on the African continent. It will be the final of the tournament will be held on January 18, 2026. So it's going to be a very busy Christmas for everybody in Africa. The rest of the world will be watching. Will we put up another extraordinary AFCON tournament, just like we witnessed at the 2023 edition, when Ivory Coast hosted and won on home soil? So it's going to be very, very interesting to see. Now, quickly, I'll take you through the countries that have qualified for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations tournament. In Group A, we have host nation Morocco, Mali, Zambia, and then Comoros. Whereas in Group B, we have Egypt, South Africa, Angola, and Zimbabwe. Group C has Nigeria Super Eagles, Tunisia, Carthage Eagles, Uganda Cranes, and Tanzania also making a debut over there. And they will be hoping to make a good impression as a side not fancy to win the tournament. This is a time where they would have to bring their A game to compete with some of the best on the continent. Remember, Nigeria are serial winners. They are serial participants at the AFCON. Tunisia would always cause a lot of trouble. Uganda Cranes not fancy to win, but always putting up a very strong performance when they qualify for the AFCON tournament. In Group D, we have former champions Senegal. The Teranga Lions will be hoping to roar at the tournament when they even come up against the Atlas Lions. So the Lions will be hoping to dominate that tournament and fight for glory in Morocco. DR Congo also find themselves in Group D with Benin and Botswana also finalizing Group D as well. Group E has Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. So Coach Kwesi Appiah, former Black Stars head coach, qualifying Sudan, a war-torn country, to the AFCON, and the Black Stars woefully, disappointingly failing to book a place at the AFCON. So Kwesi Appiah will be there. At least we have a Ghanaian who will be also playing at the AFCON. Unfortunately, the Black Stars themselves could not qualify. Group F, the final group for the tournament, has Cote d'Ivoire. They are the defending champions. Remember, they hosted a fantastic tournament 2 years ago when they won the tournament. It was a memorable one, a dramatic one, in fact. Cameroon, the indomitable Lions, are also in Group F with Gabon. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has returned to Gabon. Would he be the man to lead the side to clinch the trophy? We would see. In 100 days' time, the tournament would officially kick off in Morocco. Mozambique will also be making an appearance. A less fancied side in Group F, but maybe they will pull a shock and top the group to advance to the knockout stage of the 2025 AFCON. So the group stages asset. In 100 days time, Morocco would host the tournament. It's going to be a very interesting tournament, and it's going to be played in 9 different stadiums, 9 different stadiums, ultra-modern stadiums built up by Morocco to ensure that the 2025 AFCON will be one that will be memorable. On the opening day of the tournament, it will be host nation Morocco taking on Comoros. That game will be played at Rabat, the capital of Morocco. On match day 2, December 22nd, Mali will face Zambia, Egypt will face Zimbabwe, and South Africa and Angola would also lock horns. On Tuesday, the Nigeria Super Eagles will take on Tanzania in that particular encounter. Tunisia will face off with Uganda, Senegal against Botswana, DR Congo will take on Benin. So exciting fixtures to look forward to in some of the venues where you would witness some of the best African games. You can think about Rabat, Agadir. They are all nations, they are all cities in Morocco which will be hosting the various match days of the various tournaments. So it's going to be very, very interesting. There are a number of host cities assigned to host the African tournaments. The 6 cities, in fact. Marrakesh is one of them. Rabat, one of them. Casablanca as well will be hosting one of the major national teams at this particular tournament. So the stadiums are ready, the cities are well prepared. Tourists have already started trooping into Morocco to secure spots for the tournament. CAF will also be doing a lot of work to ensure that the tournament will become successful. Sekou Tieni is a former Ivorian player. He's already been in Morocco to ensure that the tournament, everything is set for the rest of Africa to move to Morocco for the tournament. So a number of stadiums. If you go to Casablanca, the legendary club where Wydad and Raja Casablanca play, is one of the cities that will be hosting the tournament. The iconic stadium, Complex Sportif Mohammed V, will be hosting some of the games at the tournament. If you go to Agadir, the Agadir's Grand Stade 41,000 capacity stadium, it will also be hosting some of the games at the tournament. So everything is said. In 100 days, the rest of the continent will meet in Morocco for the 2025 AFCON. Like I said, the Black Stars of Ghana could not qualify. Coach Otuado failed to qualify the country. But Nigeria Super Eagles, on the brink of missing qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, they would be there. Should Coach Eric Shelley be sacked before the tournament, or he should be allowed to handle the Super Eagles at the 2025 AFCON? Nigerians have several opinions. Legend Mikel Obi has indicated that the entire board of the Nigerian Football Federation should be sacked. What did happen before the 2025 AFCON? We will live to see in the coming months. Morocco will be there as host. Ivory Coast defending champions, Teranga Lions of Senegal as former champions. Algeria will be there. A number of African sides will be there, and they are ready to bring us one of the finest football spectacles and festivals in the world. So we'll be updating you of what the various national teams will be up to as we build up and count down to the last 100 days before kickoff in Morocco. We'll bring our updates to an end. It's already the weekend. The international break is over. The clubs are club football is returning because African players, just like the Black Stars players, will return for the various games in the qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. They've returned to their various clubs. We'll see how everything will go. In our next update, we'll bring you up to speed with some of the exciting games that you can look forward to in the English Premier League, the French Ligue 1, the German Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, and the Spanish La Liga. Until next time, stay safe and look sharp. Bye-bye.